Hey gamers, Gecko here. Ever since Arxis' big announcement of Guilty Gear Strive 2.0, there has been one question on everyone's mind. When are we next getting news about it? Arxis pretty much showed the trailer for 2.0, and then didn't elaborate much after that. The Lucian Ranked update came out, the announcement of 2.0 came along with it, everything was happy for a while, and then there has been radio silence ever since. And considering the fact that Lucy came out at the end of August, people are right to be wondering when we're next going to get news about the game. And a lot of people direct these questions at me. A question I have to answer just about every single stream that I'm on is, when are we getting more news on 2.0? Do you think we'll be getting a 2.0 trailer anytime soon? Do you think Arxis is going to show 2.0 at X event? And my answer has always been pretty much the same. So, I'm going to reiterate what my answer is right here. Now, if anyone is asking me this question, I can simply redirect them to this video and have them watch it. Hi, random Twitch viewer. It is my firm belief that we will not be getting any Guilty Gear 2.0 news until the end of the Ark World Tour. If you don't know, the Ark World Tour happens at the end of March. Dates are on the screen now. It's in Korea. And I imagine once Top 8 has finished, we'll be getting a massive amount of news on Strive 2.0. Now, you may look at that and think something pretty simple. That's ages away! And yeah, it is. But Arxis did also tell us they were going to be going dark for quite a while. They essentially explained to us that they didn't have much to show about it, and they were working on it in the background. Because of that, they won't have any news to say until it's closer to being done, and when they have things to share, they'll probably share it with us. Now, I've done a lot of digging into what Arxis is talking about in the past year, and while their communication was absolutely better, if they don't have anything to talk to us about, then they don't have anything to talk to us about. Unfortunately, these things happen where developers need to go and just work on the thing that they're making in order to get it done. So we just have to wait, and it sucks, and it's terrible. But there's a couple of other questions I get asked pretty regularly around this kind of stuff. Anytime a big event happens in the gaming media or the fighting game community, people ask me if I think Arxis is gonna have a 2.0 trailer there. Obviously, all of the previous times have been no, but the big one right now is the Game Awards. People have been circling around and saying that maybe Arxis will show a trailer for 2.0 at the Game Awards. And if you want my opinion, I would say, don't hold your breath. To begin with, Arxis said that 2.0 is coming out at some point next year. I highly doubt they would show a trailer in December and then have the game come out before the end of the Ark World Tour. Arxis likes to drop major patches right before their major tournament, but even that would be a little bit much, I think. And not to mention, they have bigger things to announce right now. Marvel Tokon has been known about for longer, but hasn't been given any major update trailers with new characters. If Arxis really wants to make a splash at fucking Jeff Keighley's Game Awards, they'd probably be better bringing some sort of Tokon trailer along to show in front of a bunch of people. In fact, that's actually kind of my prediction. I don't think Strive's going to make it there. I think Tokon's going to take precedent, and Strive is going to keep quietly working in the background. They'll want to promote their big new game instead of a big update to their older game. I don't think it is impossible, as several people have pointed out. Strive has been at the Game Awards before. Elphelt had a trailer when she was about to release. But I think 2.0 is very different to just a character trailer. If they're saying it's a whole big 2.0, I imagine they're gonna try and overhaul a lot of things. They've constantly been asking the community what they would want in the game through various different polls over the years. So I imagine they're gonna take a lot of that into account, and it's kind of hard to really sell the general gaming audience on replay takeover. Is that really what we want to show? So while maybe we might have a trailer for Jam or Robo-Kai or even a mysterious third character, it better be Ragnar, I highly doubt we're going to get any extensive news at the Game Awards. If you want the safe bet, which is the bet that I always make, we're probably going to hear about 2.0 at the Ark World Tour. Arxis always has an announcement for Guilty Gear there It's their home turf. They can go into as much detail as they want because they know it's the core audience. So it's probably the safest bet that we're going to hear about it then. Maybe they'll sprinkle a little bit of news about it slightly earlier on. Maybe February time next year. We'll get some teasers or something like that to make people get invested. But I highly doubt we're going to hear anything until then. And it does kind of suck. There has been a little bit of whiplash going from ArcSys telling us so many things and looking like a completely different company to essentially back to what it was before this year, where we have no communication. But this time I at least understand it because they said they'd be gone for a while. I'm personally fine with the current state of Strive. I think the last balance patch was really good. I think all the characters in the game are enjoyable in some way to some people. I think the game is in a healthy and happy state currently. It's an old game. It's getting on around 5 years old at this point. So seeing the community as healthy and lively as it is an absolutely massive boon. But we can't get disappointed every time we go to an event show and there's no presentation for the one game that we want to see. But we can weather the storm. We can make it through this. 2.0 is going to be absolutely massive when it comes out, so if you want to see stuff about it, make sure to subscribe to this channel. But also, just check out the other stuff. We're doing a lot of fun things on the channel recently. It's been a lot of fun. I've been having a good time. Honestly, having a bit of an excuse to step away from gear for a tiny bit has been nice. If you're a believer in the fact that we'll get a trailer at the Game Awards, then go ahead. Let me know in the comments down below how wrong I am. Make sure to join the Twitch stream when the Game Awards is happening, because we will be watching, and it'll be very funny if I have to eat my own words. But again, always bet on nothing, am I right? If you have any theories, let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!